you'll be very happy to know that's more than when we had Eric July on.
Well, that has its own problems built into it, but
right, yeah.
that's a good call.
But you would think someone with a platform like that would come over and bring a whole lot more, right? But
but there's a very interesting example. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's such a fascinating example because he made that other channel, right? He made a second channel and themed it a certain way, and I think it was almost entirely about comics, and it only pulled like 10,000 people, something like that.
Yeah.
So then, and I have no idea. I have no idea on the man's numbers. I have no insight onto what's going on. But it begs the question: does that mean that out of all those people, only 10,000 of them were actually interested in comics? Out of the 400,000 from the other channel?
That's a good question.
And really, that's just the takeaway from that is, well, that tells you how easy it is online to foster a community or a sub count or what have you that isn't aligned with your intent. Because if you're going to make a comic,
that sounds like the entire Twitter platform.
Wow.
Well, at times, and some of that comes from when you're in the shouting match, which a lot of stuff turns into, and a lot of marketing turns into it too. It feels like you're in the shouting match. You're just shouting. So
are you telling me it is better to have a smaller audience that is aligned with what you're trying to do than a larger audience that is not?
Well, I think yes, and where the problem exists is that, let's say you figure out your campaign and you're like, okay, I want to make 100 grand. That's the goal. How many people do I need?
It'd be nice.
It'd be delightful.
I need 1 million people, probably.
But there it is, right? Where you're like, okay, how many backers? Okay, I need probably 1,000 backers. Let's just use even numbers just for the hell of it. I need 1,000 backers. Okay, so do you cultivate as best you can that 1,000 people in your content and in your work, or do you go for the million and hope that the 1,000 come out of it? I think they're two different strategies. What I would recommend at the independent level and not like a big brand level is start from the other direction. Start from the bottom and aim to get that 1,000